Good afternoon to all, and welcome to this presentation. My name is Arnold Tabong. Today, I'll be presenting on African mobile profitability analysis. This is a profitability analysis for a mobile company in Africa called African Mobile. The data for this, I have two data sets for this presentation. Um, so one of the data set is the sales data, and the other data is salesperson data. So these data were extracted from the database of the company and used to produce visualizations that shows profitability analysis. So we'll go through the profitability uh, visuals one by each. So right here I have profit by segment. So the profit by segment basically shows the different levels of profit based on the different segments. So we have residential, commercial, and public. The next visual shows profit and sales by country, region, and city. And the I use a scatter plot to do the visual for this presentation. And right here you can select from the if you click on the region, you can select the different regions, and then it will show on the visual. Or if you want to see by country, you can see profit by country as well as profit by country and city. Or if you want to see the profit by city, you can either select on the legend, or you just click on each bubble, and if you hover around each bubble, it will give you the city name and the profit level. The next visual shows the profit trend. So the profit trend is done using dates. So this is a profit trend over time. The profit trend is based on the segment, so it's actually profit by segment over time. So here we have commercial, public, and residential. The next visual shows the current. It shows the profit by city on a map. So this for each city, we can see the profit level based on the size of the bubble. So the bigger the size of the bubble, the more profitability, the more profit, um, the more profit in that particular area was um, was obtained. So the next we are going to see sales person's performance. And now, in order to do the salesperson performance presentation or visualization, I used sold by sales contract sold by salesperson. So for each contract, each the I use a bar chart to show the the contract sold by different salespersons. The next slide is a metrics that shows the salesperson's quarterly performance over time. So on these metrics, I have salesperson quarter, and for each column, I have the different sales name of the salespersons, as well as their contract sold, close rate, and sales amount. So we can see the total contract sold by each person cumulatively, as well as the close rate and sales amount. So it is easy on these metrics to see what um, amount of contract was sold by Aiden Morris. For that is he sold 47, and a close at a close rate of 1.8, and his sales amount was 525,000. This is also, we can also see what Audrey Baker brought in as in terms of contract sold and close rate, as well as sales amount. And the next on the slide is the dashboard itself. So this is an interactive dashboard. If let's say, for example, you want to see sales, you want to see profitability level by country. So if you click on Cameroon right here where my cursor is, you see it'll give you two sale regions in sale areas in Cameroon. That is, you have Douala, two cities. You have Douala city and Yaoundé city. So if you look right here on the plotted graph, we also have Douala in gray and Yaoundé in gray and Douala in blue. And also on the map, you can see the exact location of Yaoundé. That it shows that it's in the center of Cameroon, and Douala is around the coast. And on the profit by segment, we can see the different levels in terms of profit. So for the residential level, we see the residential brought in the highest profit, that is 150k, and the the numerical brought in the highest, that is 150k, and the residential brought in second highest, about 70, and then the public brought in the least. Now, the profit trend, we can also see this on the different days. The blue here is for a Tuesday, January 2015. So we can see how much was brought in on this date, this particular date. Now, moving forward, we can also slice this information using a region to see the different profitability level by region. So if we choose for the eastern region, we will see on the map all the eastern regions indicated by the bubbles right here. And on the scatter plot, we see the different cities for this all the eastern regions and the total, the global amount profit amount brought in by the eastern region. We also see on the profit trends the different profit at the date levels in terms of the segments brought in within this region. And the next slide is the middle region. So if we select right where my cursor is, you select the middle region, you see the different countries found in the middle region. So you have Cameroon, you have Chad, you have Central African Republic, you have Gabon and others. So this is a global situation for Chad. We see that Chad, the residential level is the highest with almost 500 of 490,000 prof 90,000 profit level, and the public brought in the second highest, and commercial the least. And on the scatter plot, we see the different cities in this region identified with different colors, and the shapes of the bubbles are all the same because it doesn't vary per profit. It's just an indication of the city level. And on the profit trends, we see the trends. So the profit level varies by the the different segments. So we have commercial, public, and residential, and for the different dates as well, without the profits were all made. Further, we can also slide this information by using the scatter plot. So if we click on the Douala, if we click on Douala, we will see specifically on the map, this is Douala in the coast of Cameroon, and it's in the central region. We can also see the profit level that was brought in by Douala specifically. So we can also see on the profit trend the dates that this of profits were made. And here, going forward, if we also do another slide on the profit, uh, the scatter plot, if we want to select directly from the legend. So if you select Malabo, or you select the orange, you select Malabo on the plot itself, you see where Malabo is found. You see that Malabo is here, right here, an island somewhere around the central region. And we can also see how it, so this is how the dashboard interacts with the with each other. So that notwithstanding, we have seen how the company has been able to make profit based on the different um, segments, regions, and cities within Africa, and the dashboard has been able to give us the possibility of knowing which country makes the highest profit compared to the different other countries, and also which region makes more profit. So I want to thank you for attending this presentation, and I wish to see you in my next presentation. Thank you. Bye bye.